Before you get started with your kettlebell swing, we want to make sure you have your deadlift position and your understanding of the grip. The deadlift position is with our feet slightly wider than hip width apart for the kettlebell swing specifically, and making sure that you're sinking backwards. Your hips are higher than your knees, your shoulders are higher than your hips. All right, so from here, we're gonna make sure that we're squeezing that bar back, and we're gonna stand up tall and strong. Hips are gonna sink back. Kettlebell's gonna stay tight with our body as it comes back down to the ground. And we're gonna push the ground away and stand up strong and sink the hips back. Having that solid deadlift is gonna be very, very important to make sure your swings are in the proper form every single repetition. So when we go into our swing, we actually start with the bell a little bit ahead of our body. So I'm gonna put this right here. So I have about a footstep away from the bell. From here, I'm gonna get into my hinge position, reaching the butt back, reach for the bell with my hands. And what we're gonna do is drag and pack. So I'm gonna squeeze my lats tight, feeling this engagement here, and I'm gonna hike the kettlebell between my legs like a football. Hike and putting it down. That position is really important to make sure you're catching the bell there every single time and initiating the movement from that spot. That deadlift is where you come into the swing every single time. So again, we're gonna hike now. This time we're gonna add a swing. So we're gonna tilt back, squeeze our lats, sink back into our butt, hike. Inhaling on the hike back will allow you to brace your belly. Exhaling on the swing or the hip extension is gonna give you a lot more power. So we wanna make sure that breath matches your swing. So now we'll go for a couple consecutive swings. So we're gonna tilt that kettlebell back. We're gonna hinge back into our butt, squeeze your lats nice and tight, hike. We always want to safely park the kettlebell down on the ground to make sure that everyone and everything is safe around you. So whenever we're doing our kettlebell swing, you want to hike, you want to swing, you want to catch it, you want to put it down, no matter how many reps you put in between.